Hey, what it do, y'all? What it do? So, my question to you, or whoever, who's your red pill plug? You know, it's very similar to who's your plug if you were into that street life. So even amongst this ideology of red pills, I believe that one has a plug with the red pills too. So with that said, given that one has a red pill plug, if you look up plug, it just means like someone that can get the hookup. You get around someone who has like a ample supply of whatever you need, if you know what I'm talking about. So really it goes like this. Whoever you're getting red pill content from, and you get a good supply, and they got a good supply of that, or at least an ample supply. I won't say a good supply, that's another story. But nevertheless, whoever has that supply, that's your plug, okay? So now, I question the idea of good supply, because when I say good supply, that doesn't mean that their supply is actually good. It just means that they have a decent amount. So basically, this person always has what one may consider red pill content, depending on your take or taste. So if you think about it, and I'm gonna speak from an unbiased perspective with this video, you have to determine how it affects you. How's that plug with you? Can you get the hookup from the plug? You know what I'm saying? So, and you could tell with some people, depending on the way they are, who is their plug, and if the plug is giving them good stuff, giving them good red pills, if you will, giving them good advice, knowledge, wisdom, you name it. You can determine that just by checking out everybody. So, in essence, I believe everybody has a plug, and this can apply in many different ways, even in life. Everybody has some type of a plug. So even in this red pill space, no matter how much you think you're separate from everybody else with what you talk about, you learned it from somebody, and that's who your plug is. Now, what you may do is you may have become a good student and you're still learning from that same plug, or you've kind of graduated from that class and you started to kind of do your own type of teaching. Or what happens is as you start to teach, or you start to be sort of a plug, you start to kind of perfect what you've learned, or where you've gotten your knowledge from, or where you've gotten your plug from, and you started to develop your own supplies. Now you get this idea of getting high on your own supply. No, never get high on your own supply. Well, I believe in the red pill space, you need to get high on your own supply. You need to know what you're saying is genuine, and that goes a long way. So here's what I mean by this, and I hope it's not too windy for y'all, but here's what I mean. Got to practice what you preach. So yes, it goes back to that old saying, with what you know, what are you doing with it? So with the pills, what are you doing with those pills? So that has a lot of deep meaning. So yes, who's your red pill plug? Definitely is a very big question that should be asked more often. It should be asked more often.